Now we're on the topic of how to record great or how to have great sound without having to really know anything about audio. So, in this lesson, we're going to talk about 4 simple and free ways that you can get great audio. All right. So, it's easy to think when you get started that you need expensive software or expensive equipment. We've talked about that before. And this part of it can be really overwhelming and intimidating in terms of knowing what's the right thing to do. If you're not a very techie person, sometimes just the thought of taking a microphone, having the sound come into your computer, having to record it, and then having to manipulate that audio to get it where you want can be intimidating. It can be overwhelming, and that's where a lot of people just stop. Well, I'm going to show you 4 ways that you can record great audio without having to know really anything about sound and how to record it and handle it and all that stuff. So we're going to make you proficient in getting good audio without having to know a lot of stuff. Okay, so the first way to record great audio is right here. It's in your phone, and it's voice memos. So if you have an iPhone, there's a voice memos app built in to your phone. It comes with it free. If you're on Android, you have to go download one, but you can find a voice memos app for free in the Android marketplace. All you have to do is just download it, and then you're going to it's just a tape recorder basically. So you click record, you say what you're going to say into your mic or in this case your phone, and voice memos is going to record it. And when you're done, you click the stop button, and then you have options for what to do with that audio. You can message that audio to somebody else, or you can, save it to your phone. You can email it, whatever. It's there on your phone, and it'll capture whatever you want through the mic on your phone. Okay, so that's voice memos, completely free. Number 2, also completely free, GarageBand and Audacity. And I kind of list these together. GarageBand is an Apple product, so it comes on Mac devices. And you can download it on iOS too for your phone, or an iPad if you have an iPad. But what GarageBand does is it does a lot of stuff. Like you can record music in there and lay down separate tracks and all this stuff, but it's not what we want because we're trying to podcast, and we're trying to start a podcast very easily, right? So what GarageBand will let you do is from your desktop or from the screen on your iPad, you can click record, you can deliver your audio into your mic or straight to the device, and then click stop, and it's right there. It's similar to voice memos, but it's kind of beefed up or enhanced in the sense that there's more that you can do with that audio once you're done with it. We're not really worried about that. All we really are concerned about is capturing the audio in the first place and then being able to send it either to ourselves or to an editor or somebody like that. Okay, that's GarageBand. Audacity is very similar, so it's going to look somewhat similar, but it's free, and it's a free download that you can get if you just go online, search Audacity, and there are multiple versions you can download if you're on Windows or if you're on Mac. So we've used Audacity a lot in our podcast studios to record audio for the podcasts. And it's very, very easy to edit audio in Audacity, so where you can, in fact, we've done some of that in the course, and you'll be seeing more of that about how to easily edit audio in Audacity. So that's Audacity. GarageBand and Audacity are kind of the second places. The third place I would point you to, again, if you're on an Apple device, is QuickTime. So I'm actually recording this video in QuickTime. So QuickTime has a few options in there. QuickTime will let you do a video recording like this. QuickTime will let you do a screen recording, so you can record what's going on your screen if you need to teach something or share something. QuickTime will also let you do just an audio recording. And all you have to do is go to QuickTime on your Mac, and then click New Recording, and then it'll say New Audio Recording, and it'll pop up a little player box, a little control panel, and you click the red button to start recording. You click it again when you're ready to stop, and then you have the option to download that new audio clip to your computer. And from there, you can load it into Anchor, where you're going to post your podcast, or you can take that audio that you just recorded in a QuickTime, and if you want to edit it or kind of dress it up, and you can then pull that audio into GarageBand or into Audacity to edit it. You don't have to do that. I'm just telling you how you can record good audio now, and QuickTime is a good way to record good audio. Okay, the fourth way, maybe the easiest, if you're looking for simply the easiest way to get audio into your podcast app so that you can get whatever's inside you out and then shipped out to the world, you can record straight into the Anchor app. So I can fire up my phone here and click the Anchor app, hold the phone up to my mouth, and deliver what I want directly into Anchor. And it will record into the app, and it's sitting there ready for you when you're ready to start. So those are the 4 ways. I've got them. I've got this written out in the lesson here too. So check those out, and we will get on to the next lesson when you're done with this one. Okay, so let's look at a few simple editing tricks that you can use to get better quality audio right off the bat. So the first thing you can do is right here is record with the mic. Doesn't have to be a really fancy mic, but recording into a mic is going to help you dramatically because you're not relying on either the built-in microphone, in your laptop or in your phone to do all the heavy lifting. Simply adding a mic to your setup is going to improve the quality of your audio dramatically. What I'm using here is a USB microphone. It plugs right into the laptop. That way you don't have to run it through a mixer or any other interface. This is an Audio-Technica ATR 2100. So it plugs right into the computer, sounds great, but you can really improve the quality of your audio even if you're recording on your phone by getting like a lapel mic. You can get those off Amazon for, $10 or so. You could even use like a gaming headset plugged into your phone or into your laptop. And just having that separate mic, that external mic, is going to improve the quality of your audio. So give that a shot. Use a mic. That's one tip. Okay, so the next tip is you can tighten up your podcast by editing a little bit. And here's, at Marquette Street Media, we don't do a lot of intense editing and polishing to the content we put out. We try to make it sound, high quality, but let me just walk you through a few of the tips and tactics we use. First thing is that we want to tighten up the episode, so there's not a lot of dead space or pauses. I recorded a little clip here for you, and let me play this clip. This is a sample audio track, so you can see what recording sounds like, and that's it. Okay, so I put a few things in there for you. So I put a couple coughs and delays in there. I also put some loud audio. So when I came back from coughing, I was way on top of the mic, and it was loud. So let me walk you through what I see when I look at this audio track here. So right here at the beginning, I'm going to highlight that right there. See that dead space? That's just dead air. What you'll also see is these large spikes right here. That's louder audio. Now the trick, what you really want when you're looking at a piece of audio is you want as much uniformity as you can find. Now some people talk really loud and then conversation gets really quiet when it's more serious, but across the board you don't want huge spikes or huge dips anywhere. You want it kind of in a uniform range. I'll show you how to get to that one second. But first, let's look at how to trim out dead spots. And this will pick up the pace of your podcast. So right here, we have dead space right there. So I just simply highlight and delete that. If you want advanced editing training on how to use this software, we can go through that at some point. But for today, you just know that these are the things that you want to do. So any big gaps like that, we can edit out. And then I'll replay this in just a second so we can see how much that tightens it up when we take out all of these. And all this dead space at the end, we want to trim off because we don't want, if you wrap up your podcast, you don't want people sitting around, for, 2 or 3 minutes while there's dead air. So, and then right in here, I know these are my coughs. So I'm going to take out those coughs. Now let's listen to that back and see how it sounds. This is a sample audio track so you can see what recording sounds like, and that's it. Okay, so I left a cough in there. I need to pull that cough out, and that's right there. Try it again one more time. This is a sample audio track so you can see what recording sounds like, and that's it. All right, so the last thing we want to fix, now again, that's a sloppy that clip doesn't make a lot of sense logically. But what we want to do here is we want to take out this high part right here. See if we can flatten that somehow. But then also we may want to increase these levels a little bit to make them a little bit closer to the high part. Take the low parts up and the high parts down. So we can hit that with one all-in-one if we just highlight the whole clip. Audacity has these tricks up here, these effects. And if we go to the compressor and run compression on it, we just click OK there. You can see that shaves a little bit off of these peaks right here. It brings up these ranges right here. So you're going to have smoother sounding audio. It'll sound more uniform when you listen to it. So let's... This is a sample audio track so you can see where recording sounds like. And that's it. So in that section right there where I go recording sounds like, you can tell that there's emphasis there, but it doesn't blow out your ears, right? So it's in line with the rest of the audio. So those are some of the tricks we use to clean up audio. So use a mic, edit out dead space, trim out the dead space, tighten your episodes up, and run compression on your audio clip before you post it. That's it. I'll see you in the next lesson. Awesome. Thanks so much for watching. Let's keep this thing rolling. Click that box right there. It'll take you right to the next section of the course.